It was the 90s, and the RTS scene was popping off. You had games like StarCraft, Warcraft 2, Total Annihilation, Age of Empires, and Yup, Command and Conquer Red Alert. Now, when you think of a game with a killer soundtrack, goofy characters, crazy plot, and a good time, Command and Conquer Red Alert is one of those games that come to my mind. And for anyone who has played Red Alert, most would agree Red Alert is a timeless classic. Now, to say the least, Red Alert is pretty damn fun. Red Alert is a RTS, meaning real-time strategy. Basically, you use units to conquer the other player base until there's nothing left. And you got a lot of different units to do that with. You got ground units, tanks that occasionally run over people, ships for some sea battles, aircraft for some air combat. You got spies to spy on the other player. You got attack dogs to help you sniff out spies. You got engineer that can capture a part of the enemy base, which is honestly fun to do. And then you got nukes, the most dangerous weapon in the game, and the most satisfying weapon to use. Overall, the gameplay for Red Alert 1 is pretty simple and pretty fun. There isn't a lot of management, which makes it a very easy game to learn and get into. Now, the main plot for Red Alert 1 is pretty insane. Basically, Albert Einstein builds a time machine, goes back to the past to assassinate Hitler with a handshake, and prevent World War II. Yeah, you can't make this up. This creates the Red Alert universe in which World War II is fought between the Soviet Union, under Stalin, and the Allies in Western Europe. Both the Allied and Soviet have their own tech trees and unique units, as well as their own solo player campaign. The campaign was actually pretty fun. You had missions ranging from saving Einstein from the Soviet, or purging an innocent European village as a Soviet general. Whatever floats your boat. But seriously, some of the Soviet missions were pretty dark. This game doesn't fuck around. It lets you know right out the gate who you are and who you're working for. Now, to say the least, Stalin is pretty fucking insane.
When you kill one, it is a tragedy. When you kill 10 million, it is a statistic.
Yeah, who would have thought? I mean, he has his goofy moments, if you want to call it that. Yet he chokes out one of his top generals in a fit of rage. Purge a whole village because it resists his rules,
Destroy the town.
and nearly had you killed if it wasn't for getting poisoned by one of his own.
Poison? You bitch!
The ending to the Soviet campaign was pretty nuts. The Allies, on the other hand, was your typical good guys trying to stop the Soviet. Compared to the Soviet, the Allies were the least insane. I mean, someone has to be. The tone of Command & Conquer Red Alert is a lot more grim and dark compared to the other Red Alert games. It does have its humor at times, but it is more serious in nature. And honestly, I really do enjoy that about the game. The campaign mode is actually pretty well done. The missions were pretty fun, and I definitely had a good time playing this campaign, even now. Yeah, the cutscene looks like something out of an 80s porno, and the CGI wasn't that bad for its time, or that amazing, but it was still pretty entertaining to watch. The multiplayer mode is the bread and butter of the game, and it is a blast to play. And the soundtrack. Oh yeah, the soundtrack is fire. Command & Conquer and the Red Alert series really did help shape the RTS scene. If you ever wanted to revisit or try out Red Alert for free, you actually can. CNCnet has Red Alert 2 available for free, and you can play against other players on their multiplayer server. Overall, the Red Alert series as a whole is a good time. Playing against your friends, playing against other players, playing against whoever, or playing the campaign mode, it is pretty damn fun. To say the least, Command & Conquer and the Red Alert series is a timeless classic.